Welcome back to some more Zackos Gaming, everyone. Yet another video arrives much later than hoped, but things aren't always going the way we'd like to. For example, I used to work for a big ass company specialized in wholesale retailing, and despite busting my ass off, me and some colleagues were fired for the simple sake of numbers. So before I could get back on producing some more video content, I had to manage some things. We also have good news though. My Elder Scrolls Top 10 became my most popular video with over 600 clicks, and I was even able to rack up that subscriber count, all thanks to you guys. But all in all, let's get back to work. Today's video is more a commentary. I always wanted to place to blow some steam off and get my opinion out there, and the topic is my issue with multiplayer games in general. I love to play multiplayer and even competitive games, which is for me Rocket League at the moment. I hear you saying, but why aren't you better than just mid-level? The main reason is simply the random matchmaking, which is a double-edged sword in my eyes. You either get a total baboon or a skilled player as a mate. I'm absolutely fine being put together with a pro, and even losing to other super skilled players is alright. But what gives me cancer are those mates who want to forfeit the battle right after a minute or two. And even if you haven't given up yet, those suckers will leave the match, or they will just keep trolling you until the game ends. And before I get those ugly hate comments, I know it's the good right to quit. But let's be honest, in a game where you're set 2-on-2 or 3-on-3, forsaking your mate is a crime which should be punished with more than just a 15 minutes matchmaking block. Leaving someone alone in a pinch is not only a bitch move but also a hit into the face of the other player. Let me give you an example. You come home after a hard and long day of work. With only 4 to 5 hours in total of free time, you decide to play some Rocket League. But what do you get right away? Some dude not taking the game seriously, trolling in the chat section, or even leaving the game. Is that how you want to spend your time? The answer should be self-explanatory. But this video isn't for those who suffer under those trolls, but about those who are trolling. I have searched for a long time why trolling is so attractive to some, and when it boils down, it's a matter of at least two persons. One person is seeking some kind of recognition, while the other is reacting in a way contrary to what the other person seeks. For example, remember the time you wrote something like "OMG, you're so bad" in the chat? Well, this is like an incantation to summon the troll. While the solution to this issue is easy in theory, it's hard to execute, and is the exact opposite to the quote, "fighting fire with more fire." Patience is the solution to get a troll back on the tracks, but patience is never easy to bring up. Even I, despite jumbling this theory up, had a hell of a time calming my horses and be more understanding. What I know for sure is that feeding the troll is what will be your demise. No matter how hard you will try to fight the troll, fact is that you won't be able to win. For the simple reason that the troll, unlike you, has no other motivation than to mess up your day. He doesn't have anything to lose and will as such play with you, unless you compensate it with kindness and patience. So, my plea to everyone goes like this: if you ever play with random people, prepare your anus for the probability to end up with a troll. And always remember, if you join a competitive ranked game where every loss is like a slap right up to your nuts, then commit. Commit with everything you have, not only for your sake, but also for that of your partner. There's always a winner and a loser, and losing to someone better is no shame. I actually became better by being set up against strong opponents. Only that way I was able to pick up some moves and learn how to react to certain plays. But being a sorry loser, no matter what your rank, skill and achievements are, that is among the lowest point a gamer can fall in my eyes. We all play games for a simple reason, and that is to have fun. So let's have fun with the little free time we have left instead of pissing each other off. I hope I was able to get an opinion out that helps some of you being better people in the future. We all have bad days, but let's not let other people pay the price, because it will always come back in some fate-driven way. That is all I had to say. Don't forget, a thumbs up and subscribe is everything I need to keep this engine working, so please consider slapping those two buttons. I will see you in my next video. Have a good one, people.